Hello and welcome back to my Myrtle Beach real estate video blog where I'm bringing you relevant topics about our local real estate market here along the Grand Strand. Thanks again for joining me as always. I appreciate that. I hope you and your family are having a great start to 2012 and hope it's a great year for you. Now, I ran across a little article I want to share with you, and it revolves around pricing. In fact, it's called the 7 Deadly Sins of Overpricing. It's one of the best I've seen when it comes to pricing, and I wanted to share it with you. The majority of the questions revolving around why a property isn't selling can be answered by simply price it correctly. There are other things we have to do to sell homes and condos, but the majority of the properties that sit on the market month after month are overpriced and end up reducing their price. So let's go through these together. It'll be posted on my blog. You can print it, take a look at it, share it. It's a great little article. Number 1 deadly sin of overpricing a property is that you have appraisal problems. And most of the buyers are still getting loans. Now some are paying cash, but what's interesting is the cash buyers are even going ahead and getting appraisals just in case. So the property likely won't appraise if it's overpriced. Number 2 deadly sin of overpricing a property is no showings at all. The buyers are so smart now with Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com. They know the market prices and they won't bother looking at homes and condos that are overpriced. Okay? Number 3 deadly sin is a branding problem. I'm not crazy about that term, but what they're saying is when a new listing hits the market, every agent and the buyers check to see if it's a good listing, if it's priced correctly. If it comes on overpriced, it gets a brand or a stigma of that one's overpriced. Okay? Number 4, you help sell the competition. Now, what do you mean by that, you may be asking, Greg? Well, let's look at it this way. If the buyers know your home is priced at a price that's too high, you actually help make the sellers' homes in your neighborhood look better. So you're helping sell the competition, and nothing's worse than seeing a sold sign go up in your neighbor's yard while you're still trying to sell your home. Stagnation. I think this is definitely a valid point. The longer your home sits on the market, the more likely it becomes stale. Have you ever seen a house or a condo be on the market for years and you start to ask yourself, what's wrong with that property? The buyers think the same way you do when you ask that question. Number 6 deadly sin of overpricing is tougher negotiations. And the buyers that do view your home and make an offer, it will be tougher to come together because they're going to start lower where the market is, and it's going to be difficult to bridge that gap. Okay? And the last deadly sin of overpricing a property is lost opportunities. You see, there are buyers that will buy your home at the fair price, but at your high list price, the home or the condo never gets looked at or viewed by that buyer. So they don't ever get a chance to see it. So the lost opportunity is by, if you price it correctly, you'll attract that buyer right away and sell it at a fair price. If you have any questions about your specific property and even revolving around pricing and where we have to be positioned in order to sell, let me know. I am off to a fast start so far in 2012. There is a lot of activity on my listings and in general in the marketplace. Don't hesitate. Call me or email me. I'd be glad to talk to you about your property and give you a free evaluation. No problem. And I hope this was helpful for you. Take a look. It's posted on the blog. And as always, thanks for joining me, and I'll look forward to talking to you next time.